What we do here is go back.
Welcome back to my video, guys. It's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. This is gonna be a fun video for me to film because I'm doing all the stuff that I wanna do to make this garage mine. So that means lights, cool little stuff, trinkets. I'm blanking now that I'm trying to make a list of everything. So in the last video, if you guys haven't seen that, go back and watch. And if you don't care to watch it, then don't. But I built shelves. I put everything up on the shelves. I built a shelf back there, built a whole entire workbench, cleared it off, organized it basically to how it's gonna be. And I got a cool new toolbox. I got this as an early Christmas present, put it up on blocks and made it level with the whole toolbox. I was gonna try and use the hardwood finish, but I didn't wanna ruin it, scratch it, when I'm just gonna do everything MDF. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Okay, so for the past couple weeks, I've been stockpiling a whole bunch of stuff that I want to use to make this garage mine. And some of the stuff is really crucial. Some stuff, I'm just adding it because I think it's gonna look dope. So I'm not gonna make this into like top 10 things that you guys should have in your garage. I'm just gonna do things that I want in my garage. And if you guys like the stuff I'm using, I'm gonna leave a link to everything down in the description so you guys can go buy it, put it in your own garage, put it in your room. I don't care where you put it. I don't even care if you buy it. It's the stuff I want, and if you don't want it, that's fine. But it's gonna be there if you want it. So, like I said, it's been a couple months of stockpiling. So I'm just gonna lay it out all on the workbench, and then we'll go one by one through everything. Just from having everything on the bench, I definitely thought I had a lot more stuff. I guess just because it's Christmas time, I've been ordering a lot of stuff. So many packages have been coming to my house. So I thought there was more stuff for the garage, but this is definitely a good start. I have a whole bunch of stuff on my wish list that I do want to put in here, but let's just get going on this stuff first and then we'll see where we're at. All right, so the broom, lights, Milwaukee battery holders, some funnels, more lights, these cool LED strips that I want to put somewhere up on the wall there, maybe on that side, a 3D LED wall clock. I think that'll look really cool. TV wall mount, so that means I'm putting a TV up. I got 25 feet of air hose, so I'm gonna use that, put that somewhere, route 25 feet of air hose up the wall to the center. And then I got this big spindle of hose there, so I can pull that down, it's retractable. And then just a cool little organizer thing. So like I said, it's not a whole lot of stuff, but it's enough stuff to get it started and get it feeling more like mine in here. I think where I wanna start is with this box right here. So this is everything that came in the box. It is already not how I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be one cord and then you daisy chain them all together. And if you don't know what daisy chaining means, it means like one light is there, another light, and then you just have a little connection that goes in between and then one gets power. But the way that it looks, kind of looks like every single one gets power. And it has a little card that says, if you are unhappy, please do not hesitate to contact us. The main reason I got this is to put it up here and get the best lighting underneath, because if you guys can tell, that's where the light is, then there's the shelf, and it casts a big shadow. And the worst thing to have for it in your work area is not enough light. So I'm thinking that we put 1, 2, 3. And by the looks of it, we might have to do some soldering because that's how the connections come, which is, that makes me unhappy. So we're gonna open up this one box. You know what? The quality looks pretty good. Oh, there's a plastic, I'm gonna save that. But the quality doesn't look too bad. It looks like it's gonna be quite bright. So, oh, you know what? It looks like you can daisy chain it. You know what? I was wrong. It's a lot of random connectors. So there's one with the double-sided, which would go to daisy chain. Then there's this one, that's one connector, one raw end, and then this one goes to the wall. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out once I start piecing everything together, but I would like to see if it works first. Don't look at it just in case it's bright. Ready? Hey! Holy shit.
That is bright. That is nice.
That's almost too bright.
Yeah, it might be a little bright. You might need to point it towards the wall a bit somehow.
Maybe it's meant for up here.
I think so.
Oh, you know what? I think it's meant for the roof. Because like that, that's too bright. That is very bright.
That's nice.
This is good. I am happy.
Are you unhappy?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm sure I'm gonna hit a point where I'm gonna be quite unhappy with this because I did pay about $50 for this. It seems it was definitely one of the cheaper options, but it gives me a card that I can contact somebody. Oh. Okay, I want to show you guys something. So when my grandpa did the rewiring in here, we added a whole bunch of new plugs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There used to be one on this wall. But the way that he wired it up is these plugs only get power when these main lights are on. The rest of the shop just power all the time. So at first I thought it was a bit of an issue, but now I just realized when I install these things and I leave it plugged in, I can leave it on, like I can leave the switch on 24/7, and then when I come in, turn on the lights, these lights will turn on. And when I turn it off, the lights will turn off. I don't have to worry about the switch. So I can kind of hide that a little bit better when I'm wiring it in. It'll always be on when the lights are on. I don't know if that makes sense the way I explained it. And if it doesn't, you guys are gonna figure it out pretty soon. So one of the main issues that I'm seeing is the way that it works is you plug power into here, goes through, you'd use like the little jumper, goes to the next one, goes to the next one, goes to the next. So if I put it here, the power wire is gonna have to go up all the way around to the backside, and then the connections keep going that way. And I don't think these things are long enough. So if you guys think the lighting's bad, don't worry, I'm working on it. Get it? Because I'm actually working on the lighting right now. Is that a funny joke? Oh, geez, I just sent the staple right through the wire.
Nice.
That might be bad. Oh, I did it again. I'm just gonna grab a different one, because that, oh man.
That can't be good.
You guys can see the holes, so that's bad news. You win some, you lose some, I guess. Oh, right through the center.
What is...
This thing's hard to aim. Oh man, look at that one. Right through the center. Okay. Let's grab a new one. This is embarrassing. Good thing I edit videos.
Yeah.
Alright, I got it figured out. It was an issue with the stapler, not me. I know it may not look the greatest, but I couldn't slip it down behind because I did the 2x4s right to the wall. If I did a little bit more planning when I was building the bench, I easily could have worked around that, but unfortunately I didn't. And I don't want to start taking this bench apart. So I just need a 4-foot extension cord from there. I'm gonna go right up into there. But we got the first part done. So let's get our first little light on. Okay. Goes in, line it up, go this way, plugs in. Boom, oh wow, that's kind of cheap. Okay, all I could find is this really beat up black one, and it's about 4 feet long, so we're gonna try it. And eventually I will get a new one because this looks awful. I think a nice white one would probably look best, but.
Heck yeah.
That's
nice.
Perfect. And then actually I wanna do something. So, if I turn this switch off, the main lights will go off. Hopefully that goes off too. Everything goes off, turn it on, and it's on. Okay, so this is the last one I'm gonna be putting up here. The plug's a little stiff. Kinda gotta wiggle it in. But the good thing about that is I think it might be hard to come out. So, think positives, people, think positives. Just like that. Moment of truth, you ready? 3, 2, 1. That's awesome. So, it lights up the workbench perfectly. It does exactly what I wanted it to. And it casts so much light across the whole entire garage. So, I definitely think I'm going to be getting more of these and putting them all the way, like everywhere around here. If I did it all on that side too, I think that would be awesome. And I don't know if it's going to get brighter when I do this, but there is plastic film. Doesn't get brighter, no. But, oh my god, I'm talking so fast because I'm so excited. Even just filming, I can notice like a big difference just walking around. I don't know if you'll be able to tell on camera. It like lights up everything a lot better. Even that whole wall is brighter. So, that's 4. I have 2 more. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them. I think I actually might buy more. I could probably do 3 on that side, 4 right up there. And then if I have leftovers, I put them on the ceiling because there's no such thing as too much light. All right, I'm back. It's another day. It's extra cold today, but But I was kind of looking around, loving the light still, but I was trying to figure out what I want to do next. Was doing a little bit of thinking. What if I move this toolbox over in front of the window, TV right in between the two windows? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And if I don't like it, it's not the end of the world to take. So that's gonna be that's home. Then we're gonna put the TV up right there. Shoot one right there. Moment of truth. If it can hold my weight, it can hold a 80-pound TV. 80 pound.
I'm a little nervous. Beauty.
Holds my weight. I don't know why I said an 80-pound TV. It's probably only 30, 40. There. Good?
Way better.
Ah, except for it looks kind of crooked. Hey! Alright, well, it works. Alright, the next thing I want to do is hang this 18-volt battery holder. So the way this thing works is batteries lock right into it. It's good storage. The only thing is, it doesn't have the M12. So I was thinking about putting it right in this corner, just like that, and then use the battery charger in that corner. But what I think I might do is cut a piece of MDF board to the right size from that wall to here, and then go up about 7 inches or something, just so I have a nice surface to screw to. So this is how I wanted it mounted. I left a little bit of room so I can run the cord underneath. All right, so we've got to figure out how to screw this so it sits in place. So what you do is you get a piece of tape, you put it down, you push out, just so you can kind of see where it is, and you get something and poke it. So we want it to go right there and right there. And then, now you have your holes. All right. Then rip your tape off.
There you go.
And that is how you do it perfectly. I don't know how it's gonna stay in there. Here's this thing. It's just a 4-bay holder. Because I know it's called like a 4-bay charger, but I don't know. I'm just gonna do that, and then that's also gonna hold in the cord behind it. Okay, cool. And it holds the wire. And it's my little battery charging station. That's dope. So this is how everything's gonna go so far. I don't have holders for that. That plugs in. So yeah, so I think the next thing that I'm gonna wanna do is these cool LED light strips. It's gonna bring like a cool look. It's gonna up the feng shui in here. I don't know why I said feng shui. I like that word, so. But yeah, so I got these on Amazon. I guess the brand's Govee. We're gonna pronounce it Govee. Thanks for choosing Govee, no problem. So it has 2 strips, so I'm thinking about doing maybe one on that side. I was gonna do it on that side, but that side doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. That's more storagey areas. So I might do it on this wall and then partially that wall up to the TV. I don't know how well this lighting's gonna work just because this is super bright and there's not a whole lot of light like shining on my face, but we're gonna make the best. All right, it's been a few weeks, and what I've been doing over the past couple weeks is just really small things. Right now I was working a lot and I was starting school, so I was getting ready for that. Haven't really done a whole lot of stuff because really there's not much to do left. Built this warm little heater box thing because we don't really have a heater anywhere in here, except for this new one that I got. But this thing has a little mini heater. I don't know if you guys can see it. And that just keeps this Sea-Doo at a controlled temperature, because if it gets too cold, it may not be good for it because water goes inside the engine, and not inside the engine, If you know Sea-Doos, you know what I mean. And I don't want water to go in there and pipes or hoses or tubes get cracked. That's not good. We haven't even taken it out yet, so we don't want to break it. So that's taken up majority of, I don't want to say majority, but that's taken up a good half of the garage. This thing I'm kind of putting on hold right now. I have no point driving it, so why would I work on it now? But behind me, I don't really want to show it too much. I got rims, and I don't want to say what they are yet, but those are for my Jeep. I got big tires. Those are also for my Jeep. So I got wheels, tires, lift kit, and I also have rock sliders. Those are all the parts I have on hand. So basically, I'm just waiting for the weekend to start. It's Thursday now, so I'm gonna pretty much start tomorrow. So that's why I'm kind of wanting to get the garage done now, so I don't have to do anything and don't have to worry about anything when the time comes to actually start working in here. I don't really know where I left off in the last video, so I'm just gonna kind of give you a quick run through of all the things that I've done, and I'm not sure if I filmed it. So if I haven't filmed it, I'm sorry, but the reason I probably didn't film it is because it's not worth filming. So I got this. I got one charger just for M12. Got it to this thing. Doesn't look pretty, does the job. All I got to do is hit the switch on. I got the cool little LED lights that go around. Then I got this cool little clock. It doesn't look like, it doesn't look like anything in camera. Hold on. That's pretty sweet. 444. That's better. Last thing. I set this thing up. So, retractable airline. It's one of the cheap ones where it doesn't spring back up. So what you gotta do is you just gotta roll it. Not the end of the world. Right there. Got the airline going down behind the television. Why did I call it a television? Then to a shitty air compressor. Okay. All it takes is 2 bolts down there. This thing should be rock solid. There's really not a whole lot to do. I'm actually kind of sorry guys, like this video is not turning out how I thought it was. The problem is like there's so many small things, it's hard to film because it's like just me doing it. I don't want to set it up on a tripod just for me to put up one singular light. So, but then I also didn't want to not make a video because then you're just gonna see what was from last video and then till now, and then you're gonna be like, hey, when did you put up those lights? So I'm kind of just putting the camera down, doing it, picking it up, showing you. It's not ideal, but it's kind of like the only thing I can think of doing. As you guys can see, bench is fully cleared off. So I'm just gonna end the video here. I got everything done that I wanted to do, getting everything ready for me to install the lift kit. That video is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to actually start wrenching on something instead of cleaning, organizing, doing that stuff. So if you guys stuck around this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So with that being said, I thank you guys, and I'll see you later.